Hello, this is Annette with Project Refine Life. Welcome to my channel. I recently got in this deck, which is the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle. I saw it at Barnes & Noble and I hadn't really heard of it, but I came and looked this guy up. His name is Shawn Leonard, and he is an indigenous medium. He is from Nova Scotia, and he does have a show called Spirit Talker. When I saw the cover of the deck and then just looking at the back, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. Haven't heard of it, not quite sure, but I'm going to give it a try. And so here it is. It is a 44 card deck, and it is kind of like this spirit walk with you from the wisdom of the elders and how the teachings can help you navigate through your daily and spiritual life. So I have looked through the deck, and I haven't worked with it though. So I thought that we would do a quick flip through of the deck and maybe see what it pairs up with, and then give me your opinions. Tell me what you think. So it comes in this little nice box. Little notch holes make it very easy to open. There's beautiful art on both sides. It says we are all related. I love that. There's a song called We Are All Related, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful song. But a really nice box, nice little guidebook comes along with it. There are a couple of spreads within the guidebook. The table of contents is nice, easy to read. There are separate little, not cards or not suits, but areas of the cards. So first, there are the 7 grandfather teachings, then there's the 4 sacred fire teachings, and then there are the 4 sacred medicine teachings. So it's a total of 44 cards, as I stated earlier. There's a nice little dedication, an introduction, how to use the cards. It talks to you about cleansing your deck and choosing your cards, interpretation, storing of the cards, and it does have just a few spreads, which again, I haven't tried because I haven't used the deck yet, but it does give you some little sample questions, and then it gets right into the explanation in the guidebook. Now, the guidebook does not have any pictures, but it does have about almost 2 pages worth of information on every card. So I think it's pretty good. And the writing is very nice. It's very simple to follow. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cards, and then we'll pull a card and see what the reading has to say. Indigenous wisdom is sacred and has been shared for many years by the elders. And it is through their teachings that we bridge the physical world to the spirit world. The wisdom wove its way through the generations so that we could understand life in a greater way. These teachings have been passed down from the elders to the adults, to the youth, to the infants, and now to you. Allow these cards, which include the 7 grandfather teachings, the 4 sacred fire teachings, and the 4 sacred medicines, to help you deepen your spiritual journey. Well, guys, I am impressed by the art and the colors within the deck. I love the backs. They are absolutely beautiful. I do love the keywords, the way that it's written within this wave, like this wave of energy and ongoing flow. I kind of like this. Now, some of my favorite cards within the deck are the air, no surprise, right? Breath and mindfulness. Mother Earth was another one that I really liked. And I don't know, I just think that the art is really pretty. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that when I opened the deck, there was just bound together with like a paper holder. And I noticed that the cards are, not all of them, but some of them, I can see how this deck will get a little beat up pretty quickly, because before I even, started looking at it, I noticed that card number 44 was already lifting here at the top, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. And I kind of like pressed it down to make it stay. But the cards themselves are really pretty. Card quality, not that great. But I can manage to work with that because of the beauty and the intentions within the cards and the overall words. This is another one. Smudge is just really, really beautiful. But as you can see, the art is absolutely gorgeous. I love the subject matter. I like that the creator of the deck, he is actually Indigenous and he is doing this type of work. So that means a whole lot to me. Sacred medicine, the sweetgrass is also another one that really called to me. So let's go ahead. Let me show you just how they would shuffle. So as you can see, they're a little stiff, and I think that they will loosen up a little bit. My concern is that, I don't know, as you can see, there's already a little bend in there. I've only shuffled them a few times just to see what they worked with, and they will bend. So I mean, maybe you're a better shuffler than I am. I usually overhand. So that was just to give you an example. So let's go ahead and just take a look at one of these cards. Number 18, water. The key word is affirmation. Water is the lifeblood of Mother Earth. It is sacred to Indigenous people and is considered women's medicine. That is why it is so essential to care for the environment and, in particular, Mother Earth's waterways. It is naturally indispensable to all plants, animals, and humans that share this world. About 60% of our body is made from water, and the intentions held within the very molecules of this fluid element hold on to energy. Studies have been conducted and analyzed the healing nature of water and its ability to store positive intentions. Speaking good words into the water we drink impacts its ability to nourish us and has an even greater effect when the water is charged by the energy of the moon, sun, lightning storms, or collected from falling snow. Since we are made of water, it is important to be mindful of our own intentions and what kind of energy we store within our own body. And speak kind words not only about others, but also about ourselves. If you have been drawn to this card, it may be a nudge from Spirit to be mindful of your environmental impact, to give thanks for Mother Earth, and to care for the energetic waters that flow within your own body so that you may conduct yourself in a kind and loving way. Consider incorporating positive affirmations into your day or self-care practice. Remember your own power. because how and what you speak to yourself will be held inside the energy of the water within you. See guys, this is exciting to me. Let's get to the pairings because you know, I have to include pairings. So there's a few decks that I kind of pulled out already. And this is the Tarot by Cacao. This is an old favorite and one that usually comes out within this time of year. I like the dark background, and this is kind of filled with the same type of colors or the same tones. So I thought that maybe these two would work together. And I do like the overall kind of movement that's happening within the two decks. I like the overall tones, the overall settings. I think this one will be really, really nice. And this is the Spacious Tarot. And again, another deck that is just, I love this deck. It's so beautiful. And I know a lot of people have the Spacious Tarot. So it will be interesting to see how these two work together. But I do like, again, the overall spatial awareness that's within the two decks. And I think the overall feel of the readings will probably work really well within these two decks. Tarot of the Trees, and trees hold these beautiful wisdom above and below, and like this grandfather type of knowledge and wisdom. So I thought these would work nicely together, and I do. I like this. I like this whole type of vibe right here that I'm getting from these two. This looks really good. I like this. Okay, this is the Gentle Tarot. And just because of the overall theme, I thought that these might work nicely together. I think that they will. The art styles are a little bit different, but I think the overall way that they speak to one another and just the way that the guidebooks read, I think that this would be a very powerful and earth-centered type of reading. And there is just one more deck, which is of course my Narrative Alchemy Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. And this you can use, and I always say it, as an oracle, as a tarot, as a chakra deck. But the colors, just as you can see, I think that this is just going to really make everything pop within the two. I think this will be really nice if I just want a simple message. This is how I see this right now, like a quick message, like tell me what I need to know. Structure, messy, movement. I like that. I like that. I like the idea of using it with the words. That's why I love this deck, because it is so, look at that. Celebration, contentment, Earth's core, sacred fires, beginnings. That is beautiful. I really like this. Look at this. Vulnerability, reciprocity, and respect. That is actually just so perfect. I really like that. All right, guys, that is it. That is my wrap up, and not wrap up, but that is my walkthrough or flip through of this deck, and I will tell you guys how it goes, how I feel like I've worked with this deck probably at the end of the month. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.